Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you to the coffee break. Hello, La Dancy Nancy. Today we're going to have lots of tarot. So we're doing the Yuletide Tarot. We're doing the Unbridled Spirit Tarot because it's my favorite. We're going to do the B Tarot. We're going to, in between, do the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot and the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Hello, marvelously Marissa. Marvelously Marissa. So let's get started with the B Tarot. I'm a beat, I'm a beat, I'm a beat. Let us breathe together. May the divine let us see what we need to see and utilize that information for the greater good and create our own world that is full of love and empathy and compassion and wisdom. Hello, Andrea Fernanda. Oh my God, it's been so long since I ever saw you before. You know, like a whole 5 minutes. All right, B Tarot. I'm a B. The B Tarot. We have a reverse card. Really? B Tarot. We have, who is this? The Princess of Swords. But she came out reverse for us today. Ya van a empezar con sus reverse. Now, reverse cards aren't bad or good. They are just cards that need to give us a very specific message when they reverse themselves. So, this is what she looks like. The Princess of Swords, and her message is, when she's reversed, she's telling us this person sees enemies everywhere and suffers greatly from imposter syndrome and feeling inferior to her peers. Unable to articulate this, she will overcompensate by trying to appear clever, but this know-it-all attitude isolates her from the very people that initially had her back. What? This person sees enemies everywhere and suffers greatly from imposter syndrome and feeling inferior to her peers. Unable to articulate this, she will overcompensate by trying to appear clever, but this know-it-all attitude isolates her from the very people that initially had her back. What? Well, I'm sorry, whoever, if it's all of us feeling that way, you look at that imposter syndrome on the face and you tell them, shut up. you know, uh, I hate imposter syndrome, but it happens sometimes. So, hello, Space Calar. Welcome to the coffee break. And why I was saying hi to Andrea and talking about, like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in like 2 minutes, because she is hard at work designing all the things for next year. We're going to have Tlacateteo, the colonizing the God. We're going to have Embodying the Teteo, a new series of community gatherings in which we are going to apply the philosophy of everything that we're learning about all the Teteos. And whether you come to the Teteos classes or not, you are welcome to join us to embody in the Teteo. Obviously, if you go to the classes, you will feel more equipped, I guess, to understand the concepts. But if you never come to any of our classes and you just want to join the conversation, hey, it's still a circle, but it's a circle with a purpose. Ooh, let's make a note of that. It's a circle with a purpose in which we are embodying the philosophies of this of these details that are nothing less and nothing more than forces of nature. Hello, all encuentro or al encuentro. I don't know what's your name. Welcome to the coffee break. Let's see what the Queen of the Moon has for us today. It is will. Will is the message. No Will Smith, just will. No willpower, just will. Not free will, just will. It has a subtitle, Waxing Gibbous Will. Will. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. I have the will to make the changes I need is the affirmation. We're going to read it one more time. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. The affirmation, if you want to claim it, I have the will to make the changes I need. Oh, hello, Alan. Alan says, hello, Laura. This is Alan from the Lectura de Maíz Taller. It's good to see you, friend. How are you? Thank you for joining us at the coffee break. All right, folks. Nightmare Before Christmas is our next tarot. And you know what? Will is a beautiful thing to have. Free will, willpower, whatever you think. I don't like the Abrahamic religion concept of free will, because it's like you have free will, restrictions apply. you know, the God that says you have free will as long as you do what I want you to do. you know, that is not free will. Free will, and I think more importantly, willpower is something that we need to cultivate. Quítate. Notifications on my phone. Anyway, Nightmare Before Christmas. What kind of message do we have? Ooh, the Oogie Boogie. The Oogie Boogie. And the Oogie Boogie has a message for us as the devil, as they make him the devil for this deck. You are caught up in self-indulgence or vice. It's time to rein it in and regain control. Don't gamble with your health and happiness. Remember that instant gratification isn't satisfying in the long term. So come up with a lasting plan for success. Okay. If you're caught up in self-indulgence, if you are caught up in indulgence, self-indulgence or vice, it's time to rein it in and regain control. Don't gamble with your health and happiness. Remember that instant gratification isn't satisfying in the long term. So come up with a lasting plan for success. I really dislike the Oogie Boogie, not only because he was trying to kill Sandy Claus, but because he's made of bugs. And you all know I hate bugs. And I hate the Oogie Boogie. We watched the movie yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I don't like the Oogie Boogie because he's made of bugs. Okay, where is the space for this card? Oh, ow, ow. That was all my decks of cards falling behind the chair. Behind the desk. I'm gonna have to go pick them up. Anyway, folks, next year we're gonna have the Tlacateteo classes, the Colonizing the God, um, Quetzalcoatl, Tezcalipoca, Huitzilopochtli, Tonacatecutli, uh, Xutecutli. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of details that we're gonna be talking about. And as I always remind you, you don't have to be indigenous to acquire this knowledge. This knowledge is world knowledge. I do not teach any close traditions because close traditions are closed. So we don't teach those. We teach what is easily and readily accessible for everybody. And this Sunday we have class. This Sunday we're going to talk about Teteoinnan, the mother of the gods, and you can still sign up for Sunday. If you cannot come and watch it live, you can sign up for the recording and then watch it at your own pace and your own time. We have the King of Pentacles. Yes, please. King of Pentacles. This guy is loaded. This guy has money. And I'll be like, yes, please. We can use some prosperity and abundance. Thank you very much. There he is, the King of Pentacles. And it came right side up. So, let's see what it says. A skilled veterinarian attends to a prize paso fino entrusted to only the best. Faced with the spirit of the King of Pentacles, you might be dealing with someone like him, or you need to channel his energy. This responsible person puts others at ease, knowing matters are handled properly and masterfully. Do you need to look to someone like him for advice or support? Or is it time for you to step up and become the ambitious, enterprising person you were meant to be? A skilled veterinarian attends to a prized paso fino entrusted to only the best. Faced with the spirit of the King of Pentacles, you might be dealing with someone like him, or you need to channel his energy. This responsible person puts others at ease, knowing matters are handled properly and masterfully. Do you need to look to someone like him for advice or support? Or is it time for you to step up and become the ambitious, enterprising person you were meant to be? There we have the message from the Unbridled Spirit Tarot, which were our podcast, Lunatic Mondays, last Monday. The ladies from the Unbridled Spirit Tarot were on the podcast, Tina Tack Anderson and the Anita. If you missed it, you can go back and listen to it later. Go to bluewitch.org, go to the calendar, click on December 8th, and it will take you to the podcast. And that way you can listen to the Anita and Tina Tack Anderson. We had such a good time recording that podcast. And we are hoping that you join us, as well as we're hoping that you join us on Sunday for Teteoinnan, the Mother of the Gods, and that you join us on the 27th of December. We're doing the tarot card for the year 2026. So we're going to see what card is coming up for 2026. There's Andrea telling you where to go. Thank you, Andrea. Bluewitch.org/calendar. And you can also go there to sign up for the website, for the newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter. Um, check all the offerings. Check all the new things Andrea's working in. I don't know. I don't know what can be seen yet, but oh my God, it's so beautiful. Take my word for now. It's looking really nice. And yeah, bluewitch.org/calendar. Go listen to the Anita and Tina Tack Anderson. This card wasn't playing. This card stuck to my hand like glue. We have the Six of Gifts reversed. Now, let me tell you something. For me, the Six of Gifts reverse is talking about sharing that abundance. Let's see what um, Christopher Hughes gives a meaning to it, how he gives the meaning to it. For me, a Six of Gifts reverse is talking about sharing that wealth. But let's see what the author of the book has to say for us. Your finance or business affairs are struggling and the money pot might well have dried up. There is no shame on taking the right actions to correct this. For many people, actively receiving might feel too much like charity, but try to be humble. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would want someone to come to you if they needed help. Listen, today I received a Yule gift from that beautiful supporter that has been sending consistent tips since, I don't know, I think January. And I was thinking about how fortunate I am that this one person has the ability to give and how I open to receive, right? It's such a wonderful feeling that somebody cares about you so selfishly. And the same way, on the same breath, not too long ago, I emptied my closet. And because I'm a big person, right? I donate specifically to one person that I know. And this person was very grateful. And they were saying, um, whatever don't fit them, they will donate to somebody else. So abundance, prosperity, and sharing of the wealth is something that will always ripple. That goodness, that wellness, that sharing, that trading, that helping each other with as community will always multiply. The idea of scarcity and lack is made up and is made up to make us consume and be killed by capitalism, which is a lie. So thank you so much to the person who sent me the Yule gift. And if you too want to send me a Yule gift, you can do so by tipping me at Venmo at Blue Witch, Cash App, $ zero Blue Witch 1, or using my cell, bluewitch at bluewitch.org, or my phone number 630-506-1758, or come to my classes, hire me for tarot reading, come to do your year ends cleansing, support in any way, share my posts, share my videos, There are so many ways that you can support small businesses without having to spend money as well. So, your finance or business affairs are struggling and the money pot might well have dried up. There is no shame in taking the right actions to correct this. For many people, actively receiving might feel too much like charity, but try to be humble. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would want someone to come to you if they needed help. And as I said earlier, and I will reiterate forever, it just ripples. It just ripples. That is what community is, and is wonderful. So, to the person that sent me that you'll gift, thank you so much. You know who you are. Thank you for the consistent support. And to those who can, somebody last week sent me $7. That's what they have on their Venmo account, and it's well received because whether it's 770 or 700, it helps, and it puts food on the table and all that. Anyway, please come to the class on Sunday. Go check out the website, sign up for the newsletter, do all the things. Uh, Email Andrea, tell her how much you love the website. Thank you all for being here. My name is Laura González, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.